2 months, 2 months.
2 months. So within 2 months, there are changes that you are feeling like now you are improving. If you're
Yes,
watching TV or YouTube, sometimes your mind goes here and there. You are not, 100% focused into that. But if you're talking to a real people, obviously you have to answer after them.
yes,
So your full concentration is there. So that time comment, and she was saying, you are just blaming your kids for everything. I was not blaming. We are mothers. Even though we are blaming, we are so much attached with them. Point is that even though all these situations happening with you, you have to keep your mind very strong, that you have to practice it. That will make you fluent 100%. Yeah. Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing great. And what about you?
I'm doing pretty well. So yes, welcome to my channel. I just want you to know a little more about you.
Yes, I'm Shatabdi Pal. I'm from Gangarampur, Dakshin Dinajpur in the state of West Bengal. And I have completed graduation in Geography Honours from University of Gaurbanga. And I have completed B.Ed from Kolkata and actually Calcutta University. And apart from that, my hobbies, traveling and listening to music. And I belong to a nuclear family. Actually, my husband is a businessman, and I have a baby boy.
Oh,
Yes.
that's nice. How old is he?
Hmm?
How old is your baby boy?
4 year old.
Okay, okay, that's great. And I think you're Bengali.
Yes, yes, yes. Bengali.
So when you were introducing yourself, I can see the Bengali tone even when you're speaking English. It was like clearly visible with your tone, like you are Bengali.
Actually, I'm a little bit nervous, ma'am, because it's my first session. That's why.
Oh, don't feel nervous. I'm just like you, and I'm also Bengali. I'm in my like Bengali family, so you can be comfortable with me. Don't
Yes,
feel
yes,
like nervous and all. And
yes.
yes. So how is your life like with a 4-year-old boy?
He's too much naughty. Too much naughty. And in this time, he go to school. That's why I'm free. Otherwise, I care with my son every time.
Oh,
It's my hectic schedule every day. Every moment I care with my son. That's why. Yes.
okay. Does he listen to you? Like whenever you give him instruction and do this and that, does he listen to you?
Yes, yes, yes. Every thing is going good, but sometimes I agree with my son.
Sometimes it's okay, and he's only a kid, like 4 years old. Sometimes I have seen that older kids, like maybe 6 year old and 7 years old, they are also naughty. They don't even listen to their parents. I have seen these kinds of kids as well. So I think you are lucky that your 4 year old is listening to you. That's a big achievement, I would say.
Yes, yes. Actually, in this time he go to school. That's why I'm totally free. Otherwise, no, it's not possible for me. Yes.
Okay, so like, what is the temperature there? It's not summer vacation.
Yes, yes, yes. Summer vacation is going on, but her school opened. His school opened. Sorry. Uh, yesterday. That's why.
Okay, okay, but what is the temperature? It's not that hot.
No, in this time, rainy weather actually. 27 to 28.
That's great. That's great. Like, because it's like in Gurgaon, it is way too hot. We are in like AC, but still we feel like we are sweating. So this is like this much hot weather is here. So are you from Kolkata, Calcutta?
Yeah, no, no, no. Actually, Gangarampur in the state of West Bengal part, but in Dakshin Dinajpur district.
Okay, okay, okay. That's nice. So like, how did you improve your English? I can see that you're speaking so well.
Hmm. No,
How
no,
did you?
it's not well, ma'am. Actually, yes, I'm able in grammar or vocabulary. Yes, it's too much easy for me. But actually, to be honest, last 2 to 3 months ago, I go to a school for interview, Techno India Group Public School. and I'm not select because I'm not fluent in English last 2 months ago. And in this time, I feel depressed, and every time I thinking what and how to improve of in this language, and that's why I starting on my journey, and I watching some videos on YouTube. Obviously, your videos, and it's too much impressive, ma'am. And your speaking styling, and obviously when you are speaking to someone, and it's a very fast. I imitate of your styling. It's too much impressive. And when you are speaking to someone and you're little bit smiling. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's
That's
why I
also my
connected to.
personality. Every person has a different kind of personality. So my personality is to always have a smile on my face and talking in a very positive manner always. So
Mhm.
yes, and if you are imitating me, it is a probability that you will be start speaking like me after a few months.
I don't know what happens, but obviously I will try my level best.
Okay, so like how did you see any changes in your communication since you have started focusing more on English learning?
Yes, obviously. Obviously.
Okay. So like it's how long have you been practicing? 2 months or 3 months?
2 months, 2 months.
2 months. So within 2 months, there are changes that you are feeling like now you are improving.
Yes, in that time I'm so fear. Man, actually, I have completed all my education in Bengali. That's why obviously English is a very tough for me in that time. But when I have practiced in front of mirror, in front of camera, obviously it's a very easy for me in nowadays. But I don't know when I am very fluent in this language. But I don't, because but I will trying actually. Yes.
Yeah, that is the thing which is required. Person has to try. Until you try, you're not going to you are not able to figure out like what are the problems you are facing. So once you will start speaking, you will start practicing, then you will be able to know your weaknesses. Like for me, it's past tense. Whenever I speak about my past, I make mistakes. So this is how you will also get to know about your weak points. So you can focus on that and you can improve in that particular what do we say? I don't know. So yes, that's a great way, I think. So like, are you also practicing with someone?
Yes, actually, it's my first session. You are my first, and no, actually, I calling someone, and audio calling I practicing, but not video calling. Yes.
That is also good. I have also started with audio calling because when I was learning English, there was this only feature with Ace Fluency. So I used to
Yes.
talk with the learners through audio call while I was walking or something. I utilized that time. So starting from the audio call and slowly, gradually, when you will feel comfortable while talking to a strangers, then you can switch it onto like video call. And I would prefer like if you will keep practicing on daily basis, that will help you a lot. Because sometimes
Yes.
when you're talking to the real people, you give your 100% attention to the listening. But
Mhm.
sometimes if you're watching TV or YouTube, sometimes your mind goes here and there. You are not, 100% focused into that. But if you're talking to a real people, obviously you have to answer after them.
Yes.
So your full concentration is there. So that time we learn a lot. So like practice can help you.
Yes. Obviously, ma'am, how to improve of myself, and obviously fluency. How to improve of my fluency actually.
How to improve fluency?
Yes.
Fluency comes gradually. It will not develop in just 2 months or
Mm.
3 months or 4 months. Once you will be habitual of talking to somebody on regular basis, it will automatically come to you. One day you will realize, okay, like now I'm speaking fluently. You will not even realize that you started speaking fluently, but it comes to you. It is only the matter of practice. How much you are practicing, how much time you are devoting to learn this language, that is only help you. And you know what, with a housewife, what happen actually, what I have personally feel, that sometimes we stuck in such kind of work, we don't get time, and sometimes we feel irritated also because of
Indeed.
lots of work. Household chores, that is the one thing which is like primarily we have to do. Second is like to taking care of our baby.
Mm.
Sometimes they irritate us, so sometimes we feel like let's leave everything and just focus on home. So
Mm.
we have to create such kind of mindset that we have to deal with all of situation, and still we should not give up on our goal. If you have decided something that you have to do it, you have to learn English, you should have to focus on all aspect, that whatever is going on around you, you should not pay attention to that, and you should not influence with the other work. Like, okay, now I should leave English learning because I'm not getting time. I have to take care of children and all and all. Have to make a strong mindset for that, because it's very difficult for a woman to manage everything altogether, especially with
Everything. It's a too difficult.
very difficult. It's very difficult if you have a toddler, especially like the kids around 0 to 5 years or 6 years. After five,
Mhm.
I feel the kids are quite mature, but before five, they create a lot of trouble for you.
Actually, they cannot understand everything. Everything. I
Yes.
will try my level best, but no. Sometimes my husband every time say to me, why are you irritating? But they actually they are not handled their son every time. They were busy
Oh,
with their obviously busy with their work and everything. And I can handle my son every time. So obviously it's irritating.
it is quite irritating, but you know what? One day I have received a comment, and she was saying, "You are just blaming your kids for everything." I was not blaming. We are mothers. Even though we are blaming, we are so much attached with them. We are just complaining, but still we are in love with them. No one can love a kid more than her mother.
Mother,
But we
obviously.
complain sometimes. We are complaining just like हिंदी में कहना चाहूंगी, ऊपर ऊपर से हम लोग कंप्लेन करते हैं, बट internally we know that how much we love them and we are somewhere enjoying it. We are just still sharing it. So it's not like that we are complaining, but this is the real situation, and sometimes it actually create irritation. Sometimes, not every time, but sometimes, because you have to
Sometimes,
handle
yes.
it from morning to night, right? And
Mhm.
it is like every time you have to do something and something and something for them, and still they are not listening to you. They're getting cranky and all. Sometimes it happens that you can get irritated. You are a human being. I know you are a mother, but it is not written anywhere that a mother cannot irritate. She's a human being. She can also feel frustrated sometimes.
Yes,
People
yes.
give tag that she's a mother, she has to handle everything like very peacefully. Why? She's not a human. She does not have emotions. Sometimes
Yes.
we feel crying even.
Obviously, we are
And
not machine.
huh?
Obviously, we are not machine. We are a human being, obviously.
We also feel like emotions and cry sometimes, but nobody understand that. Like especially if I talk about husbands, they only say like, "What do you do?
What do
You
you
can't
do?
even handle a kid. You can't even handle a kid." When I came home, I can't see anything. Like he's not doing any mischief because you're just coming for few hours. And at that time, like they also get tired. Like by whole day, they're obviously they're utilizing their energy. So by the end of the day, they also feel tired. So they're not have that much energy that they start jumping and all and all. So they quiet till
Oh,
you came back. But leave it. This is like everyone's story. So my point is that even though all these situations are happening with you, you have to keep your mind very strong, that you have to practice every day.
yes, yes,
Whenever he's sleeping, you can skip your lunch or anything, you can skip your sleep, but you have to practice. This will
practice.
help you to stay motivated, first thing. You know what happened when we missed something for one day? Second day, we
Mm,
feel demotivated. We feel like not able to. So that is very important. At
mm.
least for 2 minutes, practice every day. That will make you fluent 100%.
Actually, I'm not waste of my time any purposes like Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp, everything. But obviously, I spending on with my time every time I spending of my YouTube because I learning from a lot in that platform. That's why every time I appreciate that. And obviously, you, Rajini ma'ams, and Shruti ma'am, can you hear about this actually? Yes, Shruti ma'am and English area and their guidance are too much beneficial and too much helpful for my sentence construction. So obviously, I appreciate them. And in that process, actually, I watching some conversational video on YouTube, I watching some movies in English. Actually, I don't like watching movies, but recently it's my habit, because I garner some types of advanced words, idioms and phrases, because for actually non verbal communication is an important, obviously. That's why I followed their all body languages and facial expression. And actually, I'm not maintain an eye contact, it's too difficult for me. But recently, a little bit able in this pattern actually. And
Oh,
yes, I wake up early in the morning every day, and I join Nimisha Bansal ma'am class, Hindu editorial actually. Yes, every day.
okay.
And I collect some types of idioms, phrases, and advanced word. And obviously, it's helpful for my sentence construction. That's why. And in that process, I improving of myself.
That's amazing. You are doing a lot, I think, and that's sufficient. Just I just want you to include some practice conversation with real people also. If somebody is your friend or nearby you, you can practice. Because I used to
Much
practice with my
helpful.
son when I was
Hmm.
learning English. It helped me a lot. However, now he is not like he doesn't want to speak English. I don't know why. But earlier he used to speak English and I used to practice with him only. He was there only. So, but
Okay.
now I'm just practicing like this, like I'm practicing with you. This is the only practice which I'm having. Now, these days I'm also doing practice on Clapping Board, the peer learning feature which I have recently mentioned in one of my video. That is
Mhm.
amazing. You can get amazing learners there, like the advanced level of speakers. So that's why in the evening, like at the time of walking, I used to speak, not used to, I speak with Clappingo learners.
Used to use in past. Yes. Yes.
Look, I still make mistake, but I know that where I'm making mistake. That's the important thing. I know it. Wherever I'm going wrong, I knew it.
And
But sometimes it's so it happens.
your styling is too much impressive, ma'am. It's really fantastic. That's
Oh
why I
God.
connected to you. Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that. Nobody talk about my styling. Everyone is just talk about my fluency. Like, ma'am, you're very fluent and all. That's why we like watching you. But nobody has talked like you are very stylish and I'm talking with style and all. That's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, so like I think it's 16 minutes. Would you mind if I upload this video on my channel?
Yes, yes, obviously.
Oh, that's
Obviously.
great. Send me your
Yes.
beautiful picture for the thumbnail, and I will probably post this video within 2 to 3 days. And
Okay.
it's a lovely talking to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am, for the connecting to me, and see you again as early as possible. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Bye bye. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.